Hi everybody, it's Warren Strybosch here. I just wanted to give a recap for 2026 as the end of financial year is about to complete and we're moving into the new financial year. Well, what can I say? It's been a big year for investments. It's one of those years where it's been pretty unpredictable. Uh, Thankfully, with my approach, I try to be quite conservative. My approach is to preserve capital and then try and grow it. And so you'll find that as I said, I thought the markets would be quite volatile. So we've been taking some of those gains and putting them into cash. I'm glad that we've done that because compared to others, we haven't seen the market drop so much. We should see, over a period of time, positive returns. There've been some shares that have dropped down in value, even though the research and everything has stated that they should be good buys. Some of them haven't been, some have been quite good. With the ones that haven't, obviously, with those cash reserves, we can buy those shares at a lower price, which helps us going forward. So, thankfully, this is not about short-term gains. This is about the long-term plan and sticking to our strategy, which is to try and buy low, hold on, wait for growth, get the dividends, and sell when they're high, and continue to do that. And we'll just continue to do that year by year. So, I just want to thank you for being clients. We're obviously growing as a business. For some of you, obviously, you're still working, and so retirement planning is not something you'll need at this stage. For some of you, it might be getting closer. So, obviously, our retirement planning business has been growing quite well. We've been getting quite a few referrals from Australian Super. For some of you who might not know, Australian Super wrote an article about me and sent it off to a lot of their clients, like something like 200,000 of their high net wealth clients in regards to what I've been doing within Member Direct. So Australian Super has been very pleased with my performance and how I have been working with clients over the last 6 to 8 years now. And so, yeah, writing that article was a big deal because obviously I don't believe they've done that before for any financial planners. And so that's a testament to our business, to my staff, but also gives you guys confidence as clients that we're doing the right thing. So that's fantastic from that perspective. Won a few awards again. Obviously, we'll continue to, I believe, continue to win the awards. We're known in the industry now. We've got a good reputation, and we'll continue to uphold what we try to do, believe in what we do, and which is to protect people's money, to give good advice, and to make sure that everything is done in your best interest. And we'll continue to do that. So retirement planning is growing. We give advice in aged care. So we've been doing that now for a little bit. It's an area that's growing. And so I've got my aged care qualifications as an aged care specialist. So I gave a presentation to about 50 accountants a couple of weeks ago. It is a very technical area. So if you know of someone who's moving into care who needs advice, that's something that we can do. I not only just give advice around how to save money and all that kind of stuff, the strategy, but it's also what we want to do is set it up to protect the enduring power of attorneys, the people who are looking after the parents' money. Often we find that siblings, if there's all this money sitting in the bank, the house is getting sold, people start to question what's going on with all that money. So what we do is we take that money and we keep it simple, we invest it in products, but obviously then we're managing it. And so it takes all that pressure off the enduring power of attorney, the person who's looking after their parents, and keeps that money safe. And so then there's less issues from the siblings or anyone else questioning the enduring power of attorney, the person who's taking that responsibility. And that's what you don't want. You don't want those family issues occurring. And so we try to mitigate that as much as possible and make it a lot easier for you. Those investments then avoid probate so that people get their money a lot faster if that's how they want to set that up as well. So that's that side of things. Obviously, the accounting is growing. We've got over 400 accounting clients, and so financial planning accounting is doing quite well. I take a minimal wage. We put a lot of money back into our non-for-profit, and so one of the things that we're doing is, we're obviously trying to get the community papers a bit more established. We've developed an app this year called the Find Cards. That's our fundraising initiative. We're trying to help as many people in our local community. So I'm pretty passionate about fundraising and non-for-profits. That's why we set up our own to actually help those non-for-profit schools, clubs. So you'll be seeing a bit more of that and what we're trying to do to help the community going forward. I did that because I had a friend die 8 years ago from cancer, and I wanted to, well, it actually had an impact on me, and I thought, what can I do that's going to make a difference? And so I put a lot of money and time into this non-for-profit and the work that I do locally and overseas. I just want to thank you as clients for entrusting us. We don't take it lightly what we do. My staff and I, we work a lot of hours. And so we just want to thank you that you've entrusted us to look after your situation and your money. And so if you do know people who need retirement planning advice, if they need aged care advice, please send them our way, because that I'm going to do the best I can to make sure that they get appropriate advice and that their money is looked after, and that, it's not going to disappear. That's important these days because there's so many scams and schemes going on around the place. And so you can rest assured that I'll be doing the right thing, and my staff will be, in regards to looking after them. So I just want to acknowledge to all of you. I have great staff, wonderful staff in the accounting team, the financial planning team, in the not-for-profit side, the marketing side. I wouldn't be where I am today without my fantastic staff. So I just want to acknowledge all of them in front of you. We will obviously be continuing to try and improve our business, find ways to do that. We introduced this new software that you're now probably familiar with the Advisor Logic. That was a big deal. That took a lot of our time, and there's been a lot of bugs because, as with new software, we tend to use it a lot, and then we find that there's all these issues, and we tell the people, can you fix it all up? And so you guys have been on that journey with us, and we still get feedback saying, hey, can this be done better? And so we appreciate your feedback all the time. So thank you so much for being clients. We look forward to working with you next year. You're about to get your new service agreements and ad hoc fee forms. First of all, we're sending you a questionnaire just to double check if there's anything that needs to change before we send those out. We need those all signed by the 30th of June. Otherwise, we can't actually look after you. That's the way we work. It's each, financial year to financial year. So please try and get those signed and sent back to us as soon as possible so that we can continue to look after you after the 30th of June. So thank you very much, and goodbye from myself. Enjoy the rest of this calendar year, and looking forward to the new financial year.